into Group E we go now with a surprise package. Slovakia, that's right, fresh off the back of that amazing victory over Belgium. And of course, into this one are Ukraine, who are licking their wounds. Can they bounce back at the second attempt? We're going to get into it next. That's right, folk, back when we get another preview video. Today is all about Group E over in Euro 2024 with Slovakia taking on Ukraine. That's right. We'll get to it in a minute. If you're new where you've been, smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for Euro 2024 is right here under one roof. Of course, Slovakia looking to secure the spot in the last 16. A point or more should just about do it. Ukraine looking to bounce back, though, after their demolition. They got destroyed by Romania in their opening game. Let's take a look at it in a second. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you do, smash the old subscribe, boys and girls. So here we go. Before we jump into it, 50 likes if you can on the preview. That'll be absolutely fantastic. You know what to do. Costs you absolutely nothing, free, and then, of course, gets you millions and millions of content regarding Euro 2024. It improves your algorithm. That's right. So let's get into it then, shall we? Of course, Slovakia up against Ukraine. That's right. Slovakia qualified as Group J runners-up. They secured their spot 16th of November 2023. They're here 5 times in the past, and they are, of course, managed by Francesco Calzona. That's right. Starman Milan Skriniar. Of course, they are in Group E, where at the start of the tournament, they were 10-1 to win this group, 11-10 on to qualify. And to win the whole thing, they were 500-1. Now, breaking news, guys, breaking news, that those odds have dramatically shifted to 125-1. It's a major, major improvement from Slovakia. They were, of course, alongside the Albanians and the Georgians at 500-1, but they are dramatically shifted. However, my expectation was a group stage exit for Slovakia. But let's see if they're not there yet, guys. They're not there yet. Of course, they opened up with that fantastic 1-0 win over Belgium. They're now taking on Ukraine to secure their spot in the last 16. I think a point or more will do it. However, a defeat to Ukraine then leave them in a little bit of a limbo land as they'll take on Romania in what will prove to be just as vital as this game. So a tall order for Slovakia at the moment, who are coming into this on the back of back-to-back clean sheets as well. So defence is key. They were a little bit ropey at the back there. And to be honest with you, fair play. They've risen to the challenge that Belgium was going to be the most difficult game. Now it's all about getting that final point and getting through to the last 16. Let's take a look then at the key players and all the whole squad. Dubravka between the sticks. They've also got a good backup in Marek Rodak, Skriniar, captains aside, Hanko as well. Duda was fantastic as well. Kuka, and of course up top we've got Harsalan, Stalic and Duris as well. Bosnic as well. There's some good players who really stood out for Slovakia in this one. Let's take a look then at my starting 11 for Slovakia, of course, coming at you in H-bloody-D. Let's take a little look at it. We are looking at the goalkeeper there. We got Dubravka, we got Hanko, we got Peric, Skriniar, Vavro, Duda, Hursovsky, Lobotka, Bosnic, Harsalan, and Duris completes the 11 in my eyes. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Duda, Duris, fantastic. Harsalan as well is a very talented individual. Let's take a look at Ukraine coming at you right here, right now. Playoff Path B winners. Of course, sneaky back door, you would say, for the Ukrainians. Qualified on the 26th of March, 2024. They've been here 3 times in the past. Sergei Rebrov is, of course, the manager with the star man. Mikhailo Mudryk, of course, not really at the races, was he, in the last match? They are in Group E, where they were expected to qualify 11-2, winning the group, 2-1 on to qualify, and they had odds at 100-1 to lift it. Those odds have dramatically shifted the other way, 150-1. My expectation was a last 16 spot, and right now, I'm not saying it's mission impossible, but it's looking very much so already. That Slovakia game had so much. The Romanian game had so much riding on it. To be honest with you, they're not going to beat Belgium realistically. This game is it, really. They've got to win this, and maybe somehow 3 points might be enough. We'll see. Of course, coming at you right here, and bear that in mind, that the result against Romania, if they were to beat Slovakia, lose to Belgium, and it comes down to Romania and Ukraine, both with 3 points, the Romania result goes against them. So it's, hey, you just don't know. You just don't know. Of course, they do come into this on the back of that 3-0 loss to Romania. Now looking at Slovakia as a chance to kind of regroup and maybe get some points on the board. And you just don't know. You just don't know. They might win against Slovakia and they might pick up a draw against Belgium. You just don't know. But they do come into this rock bottom of Group E at the moment with a lot of work to do. They're going to be looking at these guys to kind of get them out of the trouble here. Bushkan there, Lunin compete for the #1 jersey. Knoplia, Mikalenko there, Bodnar, Stepanenko, maybe a more experienced side to take over the reins here. Yamalenko, a lot of responsibility on Sudakov's shoulders as well. But let's take a look at, of course, my expected 11 for this game. It comes in the shape of this. That's right, as you can see, tasty looking lineup. None the same. We've got Matey Boy, Turbin between the sticks, Knoplia, Zabarani, Mikalenko, Matavenko, Stepanenko, Mundrich, Shinchenko, Sudakov, Dobrovic, and Zubkov completes the lineup. That's my 11. Let me know your thoughts about that and what you would expect to see in the next game, of course. This is, of course, the game itself coming at you at the Dusseldorf Arena on the 21st of June. Slovakia with Kalzona against Ukraine and Rebrov. Played each other 8 times since 2002. 2 wins for Slovakia, 3 for Ukraine. There's been 3 draws between the two sides. Slovakia now 75% form for them at the moment. Just 1 defeat in the last 6. Ukraine, just 1 win in 4. Not great form heading into this one. Now, these two sides did lock horns way back in November 2018. Slovakia coming out top with a big 4-1 win. That's their biggest ever performance against the Ukraine. Ukraine's last victory was back in September 2018 in the same Nations League sort of business there. So they've just lost once at the last 4 against Slovakia, but it is the most recent one heading into this one. The bookies, though, go in favor of Slovakia. I think, no, they go in favor of Ukraine. 27-10 is Slovakia, 23-10 is the draw, 11-10 is Ukraine. So Ukraine looking to bounce back according to the bookies. What about the public vote? Well, the public vote is going the other way. They're going in favor of Slovakia. 55% of the vote going with Slovakia, 36% going with Ukraine. The draw is at 8%. So let me hold you to that. The bookies going with Ukraine. The public vote going with Slovakia. Where am I going to go then? Of course, it all comes down to me. Well, I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go right down the middle, of course. So I'm leaving you in a bit of limbo land. The bookies going one way, the public vote going the other way. I'm going the third option, which is a draw, a 0-0 draw. I think Slovakia will kind of prioritize this as a don't screw this up. You've got the monster win against Belgium. You just park the bus. You could win this game, and you might win this game, but I think you're going to cancel each other out, put a point on the board. Ukraine will look to it and think, then we just got to go. It's going to be more vital. It's got more of a negative for Ukraine, this result, because it kind of really puts them up against it. And then they'll have to try and get a result against Belgium, which, to be honest with you, it will be too hard. I think we're looking at Ukraine exit from basically off the back of this result. Slovakia now making it to the last 16. And they may even challenge for top spot right here, right now. Goodness gracious me. So I'm going with a 0-0 draw. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Would you think Ukraine can bounce back? Or do you think Slovakia can actually make it 2 wins from bloody 2? Let me know your thoughts down below. Smash the 50 likes 55 likes if you can. That'd be absolutely crazy. But until then, we're done.